Is TipRanks actually worth it, or is it just hype? I dug into its analyst ratings, smart scores, stock screeners, and inside data to see what you really get and whether it's worth it. The tool does look very impressive, but can it actually help you research stocks better? And is the premium plan worth paying for? So let's see who TipRanks is best for and who might not need it. So let's get right into it. Before we decide whether TipRanks is worth your money or just overhyped, I need you to ask yourself one question. What kind of investor are you, really? Because the answer to that question will decide everything. TipRanks is not for everyone, I think, and that's fine. Not everyone invests the same way. I spent some time digging into TipRanks and looking at how its research tools stack up against what investors typically need, and here's what stood out to me. So TipRanks, I feel, is specifically created for individual investors and active traders who want deeper, data-driven stock research without having to sift through multiple sources or extensively researching. Its strongest advantage is combining Wall Street analyst ratings, price targets, insider activity, hedge fund sentiment, news, fundamentals, and technical data all into a single platform, all highlighted by its proprietary Smart Score. It particularly appeals to self-directed investors who want to validate investment ideas and compare stocks and identify potential opportunities using measurable data instead of relying solely on financial commentary or individual opinions or random sources. But that's just my explanation for it. Don't take my word for it. Take this longtime user, for example. He said that TipRanks is a great site to confirm and support stock ratings and rankings from other investment prediction websites. He mentioned the insight and clarity are top-notch, calling it one of his favorite go-to sites for a quick stock assessment. Another user, a former financial consultant with 35 years of experience, also shared his experience. He said that he started using TipRanks back in 2019, and he flat out called the platform amazing. He said that the information they provide is unbelievable, and he noted that they're always improving their system and information, including AI tools. In his words, if you trade your own account, TipRanks is a must. So yeah, I think those match my experience pretty well in general. If you want a faster way to research stocks and you compare different signals and build your own investment case, I think TipRanks is worth a serious look. But now let's walk through exactly how it performs when you actually start using it every single day. Let me start with what makes TipRanks different from a basic stock screener or market data platform. And the first thing is the Smart Score. So this is TipRanks' proprietary score here. It gives stocks a rating based on 1 to 10 from a lot of different combined aspects. It combines 8 different market factors, including Wall Street analyst opinions, insider activity, hedge fund activity, investor sentiment, news sentiment, technicals, and fundamentals. But the idea here is to turn a large amount of conflicting market information into a single, easier to understand signal. It narrows it down. It doesn't make it absolute, and it doesn't make it a guarantee, but it is a good way to narrow down your research. If you don't want to spend hours weighing dozens of signals, this can give you a much quicker starting point, but I'd still treat that score as a research signal, not a specific reason to buy a stock by itself. Even TipRanks' historical Smart Score results are based on backtesting, so past performance doesn't guarantee future results, right? I often checked the Smart Score early in my research. It just gives you a quick way to see how a stock is scoring across several different signals before you dig even deeper. Okay, next, let's talk about analyst ratings and price targets. TipRanks tracks ratings and price targets from thousands of Wall Street analysts. It provides tools to identify analysts and stocks with stronger historical performance too, so you can see what their historical ability was to predict what would happen. You can see buy, hold, and sell ratings alongside analyst price targets and potential upside or downside. And then basically what I really appreciate is that TipRanks grades the analysts for you. So you can also see an analyst's historical success rate before deciding how much weight to give their current recommendation. You could see how successful they were on previous guesses, right? So if you like incorporating professional Wall Street opinions into your research, but you don't want to manually collect analyst reports from dozens of different sources, I think this feature alone can make the process considerably more convenient and is one of the really strong ones that I enjoyed. I came across this user who shared the same sentiment and summed it up in this review. He said that he's used TipRanks alongside other platforms for 10 years so far. He described it as really easy to use and said that it's invariably more accurate and more functional than any other platform that he's tried, including Motley Fool and Seeking Alpha. He recommended the higher tier subscription because he felt that the additional research tools made the platform much more useful in his investing process. But that's just him. It's up to you what you want to try out. If you like incorporating professional Wall Street opinions into your research, but you don't want to collect, all of these analyst reports from dozens of different sources manually, this feature alone can definitely make it more convenient. I definitely recommend it. Now, finding good stocks is one thing, right? Finding the right stocks for your strategy is another thing. And that is where the advanced stock screener comes in. The stock screener lets investors filter stocks using many different criteria, including market cap, smart score, and AI rating, and others. It can display TipRanks specific data alongside traditional financial metrics, so it's a great way to narrow things down. If you're looking for high growth stocks, dividend stocks, or companies with strong analyst consensus, this can narrow down thousands of stocks to a much more manageable list that you can then pick through individually. So that makes the screener especially useful when you already know what kind of opportunity you're looking for and what you want to screen for. But TipRanks is not just about finding your next stock either. It can also help you keep an eye on the investments that you already own, which brings us to the Smart Portfolio and portfolio analysis. Smart Portfolio goes beyond finding stocks and lets you analyze the investments that you already own. TipRanks can break down your portfolio by sector, market cap, and dividends, while also highlighting potential warning signs like analyst sell ratings or negative insider and hedge fund activity. It can also benchmark your portfolio performance and show you metrics like your overall ranking, your success rate, and your average return. If you already have a portfolio and you want help spotting extra concentration, valuation, or potential warning signs even, this could be more useful than simply having another place to watch stock prices, right? What I found more useful was being able to see where my portfolio was concentrated and where TipRanks was flagging potential warning signs so that I could diversify whenever I wanted to. So yeah, TipRanks can help you analyze what you already own. But again, what if you're looking for your next investment idea? And this is where its top stock and investment ideas tools come in. This is also an excellent tool. TipRanks packages its data into ready-made discovery tools. These include Analyst top stocks, top smart score stocks, trending stocks, AI Analyst top stocks, and Insider hot stocks. Oh, so for example, Analyst top stocks focuses on stocks receiving either strong buy or strong sell consensus ratings from top performing analysts. There's also another newer feature worth mentioning here. So TipRanks has added an AI chart analyzer to its stock charts. It turns price charts into AI-generated analysis with key signals and investment takeaways. Now, I wouldn't treat that as a replacement for doing your own research by far, but it does add another layer, another dimension to the platform. There's also tools for spotting stocks that are currently attracting significant analyst attention recently, including stocks that have received multiple analyst ratings in previous days. So the advantage here is speed and maybe checking out what the hype is. So instead of starting with just a blank screen, you can begin with at least a short list and then decide which stocks deserve deeper research at the moment. One user shared that TipRanks is always there with dependable, trustworthy news and information focused on the markets that they watch. Another user said that he compared TipRanks with other similar products, and what he loved most is the compiling of all of this low-level financial statistics into indicators that are useful to make his buy or sell decisions. He also loved the look and feel of the user interface, and yeah, same, I really appreciated how it looked. So yeah, that lines up with one of the platform's biggest strengths. It's that TipRanks brings all these different research signals together in one interface, all the way from stock screeners all the way to analysis. It just brings all of this into one place and makes it a lot faster of a process. But obviously that doesn't make the platform perfect or anything. There's always going to be things that some people don't appreciate. There's also going to be issues along the way. There are downsides that you should be aware of. One complaint I came across here involved the refund policy. One user said that he purchased the premium subscription and he expected a 30-day money-back guarantee, but then when he asked for a refund, they rejected it, and he wanted to know why. He was very frustrated, I can imagine. But TipRanks actually responded to that, and they clarified that its 30-day money-back guarantee only applies to eligible annual and multi-year subscriptions purchased directly through its website, not through the TipRanks mobile app, since those are handled by Apple or Google and they don't have the same control. So definitely the refund policy is worth knowing before you subscribe. And that's just a couple of complaints that I saw. When it does come to cost, though, TipRanks has a few very straightforward pricing tiers. I found them very easy to understand and very good, actually. So you have these three paths. Path one, the basic plan. This is the free entry-level tier. This provides fairly limited access to the research tools. It has a bunch of stock data, market news. It offers basic stock screening, charting, and fundamental data. And if you're just a beginner, this is probably enough, but it does lock all of the key features like advanced analyst ratings, smart scores, and top expert picks behind a paywall. This is best suited for casual, research-oriented investors who just want to dip a toe in, right? So path 2 here is the premium plan. Currently, you can get this for $13.50 per month instead of $30, which is its usual price. This is a 55% discount that they're having right now, I believe. So do check out the link in the description. This includes all TipRanks basic features, plus premium stock analysis, new investment ideas, smart portfolio research, premium research tools, daily expert insights, premium expert access, the ability to follow 30 stocks, PDF export, and priority support. And of course, it comes with the 30-day money-back guarantee on the yearly plan from the website, right? Path 3 is the ultimate plan. Currently, you can get this for $22.50 per month instead of $50, also at 55% off. And this one has everything, basically. All of the TipRanks premium features, plus stock risk factor analysis, insiders as hot stocks, research firm rankings, complete expert rankings, unlimited email alerts, PDF and CSV export, VIP support, and, of course, the 30-day money-back guarantee. Of course, that's included. For the most current pricing details, if they've changed, and if they have that special discount deal going on right now, do check that link in the description. I'm going to keep the link updated so you don't miss any details or discounts or trial offers as they happen in the future. So at the end of the day, is TipRanks worth it? Well, for serious self-directed investors who regularly research individual stocks, I do think this could be a very powerful way to bring analyst ratings, smart scores, screening tools, portfolio data, and a lot of other information and tools into a single place, into a single interface. It basically covers a lot of ground and it does a lot of the work for you, and then you need to narrow it down and figure out what you want to do. So if that sounds out just like the way that you invest, do check out the link in the description and take a look at the current plans, see what you like, and enjoy.